Welcome back to CFL Central, CFL content for the fans, by the fans. We have the Western semifinal coming right up this weekend, so make sure you guys go out and check this game. This is going to be a great game. So, we got the battle of Jake Mayer, or Bo Levi Mitchell, it's going to be Jake Mayer, versus Nathan Rourke. Wow. So Nathan Rourke is back in time for playoffs. He had that quarter against the Bombers. Wasn't exactly the strongest thing, but he's finally going to have a lot of time to practice and get ready going into this game and prepare for what's to come. And we got so much goddamn talent on both these teams. This is going to be a fantastic game. Like, look, just listen right here to these matchups. Okay, we got Kadeem Carey versus James Butler at the running core. Neck and neck in yardage, 1088 for Kadeem Carey and 1060 for James Butler, respectively. Receiving, you got Malik Henry, 1023 receiving yards versus Dominic Rhymes with 1401. Now the question is Lucky Whitehead and, is Brian Burnham going to be back for this? I don't know. We'll have to see. Because then you also have receiving talent like Reggie Beggleton, who I have not even yet mentioned. And I haven't talked about him much this season. He's still being a solid. We got a lot of talent going around for both these teams, and this is going to be extremely exciting. Jordan Williams and Cameron Judge, for each of their teams, being really, really key leaders on defense. Cameron Judge and Jordan Williams, both linebackers on their teams. Jordan Williams, 89 yards with the Lions, or 89 tackles, not yards, 89 tackles with the Lions, and 78 tackles for Cameron Judge with the Stampeders. So, who the hell do I pick? Oh my God. So, keep in mind, this is in BC. Now, I know some of you may be wondering, and it's kind of the same situation as the other video. Carter, you're wearing a Lions hat, a Lions flag. Where's the stamp stuff? I just don't have any. I'm sorry. It's kind of unfortunate that the two teams that I don't have CFL merch of are in both these games. They're literally the only two teams. I have a flag for every other team, so we'll fix that. I will get that sometime. I just money is no object to just be thrown around all over the place, and I've sometimes made the mistake of buying too many flags at once, and that's not exactly cheap, but we'll see how that is. So anyways, in terms of sacks, David Menard for the Lions being able to put up a solid, respectable 9 sacks on the season. Sean Lemon, 14 with the Stampeders, so almost a sack per game, so great performance by him. Now, it's important to note that these teams have met 3 times going into this. Lions have won 2 of them. Stamps have won 1 of them. Interesting enough, home field advantage mattered a lot for the last series in terms of, in the East, between Hamilton and the Alouettes. It doesn't, and it does matter here, but not in the way you may think. Home field has actually been a disadvantage for these two teams meeting up here, because the first game was in Calgary. BC wins 41-40. Second meeting, BC wins 31-29 in Calgary. Then Calgary wins 25-11 in BC. Now the key thing for these earlier games in the September 13th and August 17th, I can't remember if he was there on the 24th, is that Nathan Rourke was playing both those nights. So we'll have to see is this the same Nathan Rourke that we've seen through the season, through the start of the season, at least I'd say, or is he still not quite back to his full form? Either way, Vernon Adams Jr. has been solid for the Lions as well. A little bit of inconsistency issues at the start, but it looks like that has been kind of somewhat resolved. So, they have options, but you got to imagine that they go with Nathan Rourke. But if they put Rourke in and stuff's not working, then stuff's not working, and you got to change it on the fly. That's just how it is. And the thing that makes this game so goddamn difficult to predict, they are almost exactly even in every category. Points per game, 29.2 for the Lions, 31.2 for the Stampeders. Neck and neck. Points allowed per game, 22.1 for the Stampeders, 22.5 for the Lions. Neck and neck. It's less than a point. I don't even, like, how the hell am I supposed to predict this? Yards per game. Like, I'm not even going to go into that. I'm not even going to go into, it's just straight down the bloody middle. I'm having a very hard time with this. Having a very, very hard time with this. It looks like the money line is going to be favoring the Stampeders, though. Plus 15 on them. Minus 140 for the Lions. Not sure why, or at least, one second, 100, bet of 100. I'm sorry, sports betting confuses me sometimes. I have done it. I have done it through BetStamp, as you guys know. But I haven't done it as much. Or no, it's favoring the Lions. Yeah, that's what it is. I always get confused between the plus and minus. It throws me off. I literally have to, I sound like such a newbie here. I have to search it up. Every time I go to place a bet, I got to search up if the plus is better, if the plus is worse. So the plus is worse. In terms of, the plus is worse in terms of they're favoring the other team. It just means you'd make more, but they're favoring the other team. So out of that tangent, but who the hell is going to win this game? So BC has home field advantage, like we mentioned. I gotta imagine with BC getting Nathan Rourke back and how much that'll rejuvenate the team and how good their defense is being able to play and really make a team like the Bombers struggle. I gotta imagine that BC walks away with the victory here. It's gonna be so goddamn close. But yeah, I'm just a gut feeling. I'm going BC. Do I like BC more as a team than Calgary? I do. Am I probably biased? Probably. But you know what? I could easily see either of these teams winning. These semifinals this year are so goddamn close and so competitive. I cannot wait for Sunday. Make sure you guys see this 3:30, I think Central Time. 3:30 Central. Lions versus Stampeders. We're going to have the reviews back and out after those games are done. I'm not sure exactly what day they will be, but we'll try to be quick as quick as possible. And yeah, join us for that. And then we'll have more of the CFL playoffs, obviously. And CFL playoffs. I'm fucking excited. I'm fucking excited. I hope you're fucking excited. And I'll see you fucking later.